Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time, after many fights and warnings and trying to get through, we eventually made it down to the Underdark at the Selenite outpost. And while we could adventure further down into the Underdark, I think there's certainly one thing I would like to do back at the surface before we try and see what else could exist down in the Underdark that may or may not kill us, because, I mean, it's the Underdark. But first of all, I'm gonna lockpick this over here. DC 20, alright, in that case I will definitely take the guidance. That's not gonna do it. But we do have many thieves' tools on our person, so we'll give it another go. Still not going to do it. Alright, cancel this off a second. Am I being dumb? Are we just able... Why use a fine tool when you can simply use a very large hammer? Yeah, that seems to solve the problem a little bit more easily. So previously I had tried to climb up... Oh, excuse me. I tried to climb up here in order to find what was behind this wall. But I think there's another way in, if I recall what I was told. So we're going to look for traps first. Okay, we've failed that perception check. This is not trapped. Scrolls of Speak with Dead and silver necklaces. Let's get the rest of the party in here, particularly the wise ones. Do anybody else see something interesting? No? Probably not those without dark vision.
That's curious.
Okay, we just need a successful perception check and you can identify that this wall is false. Then we need to make sure that nothing here is going to kill us. So we can open that one. We can disarm this one. So there's your threat. DC 15. Very simple. 27. There's the rolls you need. Oh, it's still locked though. Alright, DC 15. Man. Just can't get through a lock today, can we? Still got thieves' tools, still got guidance. There you go. Excellent. Was it worth our time? Acid arrow, detect thoughts, and good berry. I'm not sure it was. Potion of healing, potion of invisibility, potion of poison resistance is a little bit better. A trap disarm kit. It's almost like it knew the game was giving us a trap to deal with. And that's everything we want out of there. So, with the party all together, I want to go back to the surface because in my campaign 3, 4, the one with the druid, I was wild shaped when I went into a particular location, and following that the whole area for the following quest broke. So I want to go and see what we can do about that as humanoids instead of as a wolf. So first things first, we need to get out of here. Shouldn't be a problem. We did already kill the ogre that is out top, although we've killed basically everything on the inside of here. I don't know if there's still a party going on outside of here. So that's going to be our first thing to worry about. Potion of poison, scroll of burning hands, things we can't use. Let's see what's in this chest. Ill Matter's Aid. Strength in Suffering. Non-cantrip spells deal an additional 1d4 force damage when the wearer drops to half their hit points or lower. Well, we don't do damage dealing spells here, so that's not one to concern ourselves with. But I'll take a poison. Always happy to have more poison. And we'll waltz on over here and out of this door back into the main chamber of the chapel, church, temple. And then from here, we have to decide how we want to... I'm confused. Did we go through that twice?
Tread carefully.
Okay, this is where I want to be. We need to get out of this place, and we need to do so in a way that keeps us alive, basically. And we have two options for doing so. We can go back out of the front door from which we came, although there may be various enemies in that walkway, or we can climb this ladder and escape through a different passage. However, when we do that, we may very well annoy who's on the other side of that passageway. But I think that's the more interesting way. Since we came in one direction, we'll leave out the other. So if we climb up there and come to here, we have collapsed corridor.
Stubborn thing. It's blocked from the other side.
Okay, I take it back. We will not be going in that direction. Instead, we're going to have to try and leave out of the front door. What do you mean you can't reach? There's a ladder. We're going to have to try and go out of the front door and see what fights await us along the way. Because there is an ogre standing at the door. There's about 24 goblins outside. Why are you going back up the ladder? Game. The pathfinding is abysmal in this patch. Right. Astarion and Frobo, you're fine. You're coming back down.
My faith will guide me.
If it could just guide you to... Lae'zel! What did you do? Just like, yeah, I'm gonna jump down the ladder. Lae'zel!
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, your own blood from jumping down ladders. Lae'zel, please. Alright, stand there. Now, use the ladder once. Please. I beg you. Once. Okay, I thought Shadowheart was going to try and climb the ladder then. I was going to be real mad. Right, so Lae'zel is slightly hurt. We'll deal with it. Let's get everyone
Will be done.
sneaking. And we'll see what awaits us through here. Yep. Enemies for sure. At least 3, possibly more. And from here, it's just going to have to be a sneak attack, isn't it? Excellent shot. Give me 4 more seconds. Okay, no. They caught us. And they're running into the fight. Alright, that's going to be a real pain to try and attack. But down here, I think we'll start with one of these. Then one of those. And finally, one of these again. Alright. Then another archer. This one making their way down. Are they going to hit the drum? Nope, they're going after Lae'zel. Lae'zel and her death wish. Someone else dashing. Down the ladder. And now up the ladder. Everyone's it's ladder day today. Everyone is ladders. Maybe we should just roleplay as ladders next time. Frobo's not even in this fight. Why? Do we have a shot on anyone? Yeah, get wrecked. Alright, now we're all in the fight. Astarion is up. And we have enemies over there. So if we stand over here, hide. I don't suppose we're going to be able to get through here remaining hidden. No, right. It was worth a try. Man, they hate Lae'zel today. All the other fights we've been through, and they think, yeah, this one at the door with like 4 tiny know-nothing goblins is going to be the one that really wrecks us.
Moving.
Ever reliable Shadowheart. Alright, since Lae'zel has really taken a beating, let's pop a survival instinct on her. Because we may as well if it comes back on a short rest. And with that survival instinct in place, we can take the role of the tank. And we're not even going to heal ourselves. We'll save that for after we come back from death, if it works out that way.
Yes, here.
Right, cunning action dash, please. And cunning action dash again. Now the question is, can he use a ladder correctly? It would appear he can.
This way.
Of course. Right, Frobo, you finally decided to get into this fight. And you're way too far back to do anything about it. So, let's action dash. And I guess we can't see anyone, so we'll do another orbit. Shadowheart is nearly down, which is actually terrible. What potions does she have on her person? Standard one should be fine. Thank you. I am incredibly grateful. From here, can we hit you with a sword? Because I'd really like you to hit you with a hammer. Excellent. And as a bonus action, just for fun, right, easy decision up here. Then we'll just work our way back down with our dashes.
Outmaneuver them.
Lae'zel has 1 turn left on her survival instinct, so I don't think that's gonna work out for us today. Frobo, are you actually gonna be able to make a shot? Not quite. Shadowheart. Can you make the shot? You can. Great big miss, as standard. Okay, we no longer have our recovery if we get hurt, so time for second wind. Excellent use of a ladder, as ever. This recharges on a short rest, so why not? Too high. What does that even mean? Alright, action surge, because we're going to short rest after this anyway. Oh my god. Good thing we got some HP back. Astarion, would you show everyone how you murder people, please? I'd really appreciate that. And we've taken damage, so we'll do one of these. That was awful. Like, we've had some bad fights, but that was just terrible. And everyone's up a ladder where I don't want them to be, of course. But we managed to navigate a ladder successfully, and that's really the tricky part about video games. Navigating ladders. Right, behind this door, who knows what horror is waiting for us. Rather than short resting, because we basically used no superiority die there, I'm going to use a prayer of healing. That's pretty good going. And then next time, we'll see what's behind this door and how deadly a situation we find ourselves in. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing. If you have any tips on how to get up and down ladders better, please put them down in the comments. I would love to know your ladder solutions. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.